Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angelle Burrus. This video is a very short and sweet video. We're going to talk about all the things that I would not personally have in my home as an interior designer. The first thing that I would not have in my home as an interior designer is carpet wall to wall. Now, carpet can be a wonderful, comforting thing beneath your toes, but for me, it's a pretty dust and dirt attracting monstrosity. I used to love carpet, and the reason why I used to love carpet is because I didn't have to worry about replacing it. I would simply call the landlord and let them know, hey, this carpet is dirty, it needs to be cleaned. And I was due at least like 2, maybe 1 free cleanings a year that I was, to receive as a renter. And I loved it because I took advantage of it. And as soon as you become a homeowner, your feelings start to change on certain things. What I recommend you do is to put down a rug. A beautiful, well-made rug will really elevate your space, and it also differentiates certain zones like our living room. We do have a piece of carpet there that we're using as a rug because, to be honest, look, $2,500 is what it's going to take for me to get the rug of my dreams at this point. And I'm not ready to spend that yet. I'm going to Vegas this summer. I got things to do. For now, we have a section of brand new carpet that I got from Habitat for Humanity that I'm using as a rug. I'll put some clips in this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I just needed something beneath my feet while I'm sitting in the living room, having a fire, watching TV or whatever. That's the first thing I wouldn't do if you can help it. Get some rugs. Comfortable, beautiful, well-made, abstract rugs that differentiate each space, but also tie into your overall theme in your home. Number 2.
All right, well, Angelle, tell me, you've listed down blinds. Why would you never have blinds?
Well, David, thank you for asking that. By the way, guys, I just want you to know we've switched up the format in the middle of this video, and now David is going to ask me these questions, but we're still going to continue on with the same list. I would never have blinds in my home as an interior designer because I just think that there are so many different ways that you can tastefully and classily, is that a word, David?
For this purpose, it is.
You know what I mean. There's so many ways that you can elevate your home and add privacy, and blinds are just not one of them. Now, if you are a renter and you don't want to put too much money into your space, then continue to use the blinds that your landlord provided you with. But if you own your home and you want to instantly make a difference, then aside from lighting and paint, which are fairly easy to do, elevating your home by taking out your blinds and putting in panels, sheer panels, depending on how much privacy that you want and what area that you're trying to cover. But just adding a extra layer to the space is going to elevate it, and it's just going to make it feel more cozy, more welcoming. So yeah, blinds are they're ugly and they get dusty. I mean, I remember the time that I was younger, I was instructed to clean metal blinds, and boy, did I slice my fingers up. Okay, I will never forget that day. Never. So now that they're ugly and they get dusty, they are also dangerous. And they get bent. Cords are breaking. And yeah, did I mention the dust? The dust is one of the worst parts, aside from the slices that you happen to, take out of your fingers. So that's why blinds are just a no-no. You can go to Home Goods, which is one of my favorite places on the planet. So why would you just settle for blinds? Why? Right? Why?
Mass-produced prints?
There are so many cool ways to add art to your walls, and it doesn't have to be done perfectly. You can use color, texture. There's so many different techniques that you can use to make the art pop and stand out and be really cool. Recently, I started to use filler. If you have a hole that you put in your wall, like from a nail or whatever, and you fill it in, I started to use that. But the point is, you shouldn't be going out and getting the same art that everybody has on the wall. Like all the prints that everybody else can go and say, like, oh yeah, I have that too, or my cousin, sister, mother has the same print. Because each home, just like each person, is unique. Your art should be unique to you as well. Behind me, that guy right there, that's my dad, so that's unique. And this picture right here used to be a mass-produced print that I got from Home Goods. and I since have painted over it, and I'm very, very, very happy that I did so because it is not duplicated. Although it may be similar to things that you see in stores, it's me. Getting pretty confident in my skills. Look at that. That's kind of cool. You know, what is it? Is that a beak? Is that an eye? I don't know. What's the next?
On your list, you just have ugly lights. It's not a specific thing, but it can't, like, you decided they're ugly. And I mean, how do you define ugly?
And by ugly lights, I mean the builder grade light that just comes with your new home, apartment, townhome, whatever it is. Boob lighting, I'm talking to you. If you have boob lighting, there are so many different options out there, and lighting is one of the easiest things to elevate your home besides using your own custom art. It's going to draw the eye up and it's going to illuminate your room. And of course, I mean, that's what you need, because who wants to be in a dark room with no light? So it's kind of necessary. So you might as well make it cool in the process. Why not?
Lights out for that subject.
Wow.
Flip the switch on that discussion.
No, he didn't. What's the next one?
You just say boring flowers instead of dynamic arrangements?
Yeah, boring flowers. That's number 5.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so boring flowers. And what I mean by that is you get a bouquet of flowers from the store and you just stick them in a vase. I've recently, well, not recently, I've actually been doing this for a little while. I've recently elevated my flower game. And by that, I mean, I usually go around the neighborhood and I get little clippings and I put them in the vase because we don't have any trees. No, I take that back. We have one tree on our property and it's not as cool as the trees that I see around my neighborhood. So I go around like a thief in the night. Sometimes I bring my family with me. Charlie's laughing. And we go and we clip a couple of clippings, not much, just a branch here or there, and I put them in a vase. We actually did that a couple of days ago, and that was cool. Then I went to Costco and we got a bouquet, actually 2 bouquets, and then I kind of like deconstructed it and put them together to make a ornate and more dynamic bouquet. Basically, I just wanted to be very dramatic and in your face because I just thought that it looked really cool to have something that's a wow factor on the coffee table. Don't just go and stick a boring vase with like boring flowers. Try to deconstruct them and add more to it to make it really pop and stand out, because if you really think about it, art is in not just your pictures on the walls or, you know, lighting can be sculptural and artistic. It can also be in the flower arrangements that you have. Make sure that you take the time to put a lot of effort in little different spaces in your home. And I mean, it's going to make it look so much better. When I took the vase off the coffee table and rearranged it before putting it back on, it just looked really flat and boring. And then when I put it back on, I was just like, oh, it came to life. So just like having a plain wall. If you have a plain wall and you add a really cool piece of art or like a sculpture, it's going to stand out and make it pop instead of you having to do a lot of things to it. So that's all for this video. Anything else, David?
No, just try to keep it spicy. Don't get bland. Take a look around. If you see any of these things in your house, you should rip them out and throw them away right now. Don't play yourself.
Don't play yourself, he says. Okay, so on that note, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.